Alright, now that we've got our frequency tables completed, we're going to go through and make the histograms. So we're going to look firstly at a histogram for the height. So if we highlight our frequency table, don't highlight the total, but make sure you highlight the headings. And we're going to click on Insert, and then we're going to insert a column chart. And we want a 2D column chart. This first one seems to work the best. So if you just click on that, we'll move it out of the way. And what I really want in my histogram is for these bars to have no gaps. So I'm going to select them by just a single left click on one of the bars. And you'll notice that there's all these little circles around each of the bars. That shows that all of the bars have been selected. If you happened to click on it again by accident, it actually unselects all the rest and only selects the one. So we need to make sure that they are all selected in order for us to do this. So I'm just going to click away from it and do it again. So if I just click, and you can see they're all selected. Now I right click and we get Format Data Series. That comes up. I'm going to change this gap width from what's currently on 219%. I'm going to change it to 0. So you can do that either by typing in here or by sliding the slider down to 0. And you can see there that they've already changed to 0. Okay, and let's for now change the heading. I'm going to call this height of year 9 students. Okay. And let's do another chart now. So again, we highlight our table. We go Insert, up to our charts, our 2D column chart, and we're going to move it down, click on one of the bars, make sure they're all selected, right click, Format Data Series, change the gap to 0, close it, change the heading of this one, and we're done. Now, in addition to this, we really should be adding some titles to our horizontal and our vertical axis. We can do that if we just click anywhere on the chart. And when the chart is selected, up the top here it has this thing called Chart Tools. And in the Design tab, if we go all the way over to the left-hand side and click on Add Chart Element, just click on the arrow there, we're going to add, we can see there's a whole pile of elements we can add, but we want to add some axis titles. So I want a primary horizontal axis, and I'll click on it again, and I also want a primary vertical axis. Okay, so I have my axis titles now, and I can simply click inside them and change them. So this one I'm going to put in height. And it's always good to put the units in that's being used here. So this is in centimeters. And then on my vertical, I'm going to type frequency. Alright, so I now have some axis labels as well, and if you want to make because you've got two charts, if you want to change the color of one of them just to make it look a little different, again, make sure the chart is selected, and we can do that using the same method we used before with the gaps. If you click on one of the bars, right click, and go Format Data Series, if you select this one that looks like a paint tin, click on there, we can change the fill color to, let's change this one to green. And so you can see there that you can play around with a whole lot of things with your charts. So finish off your charts, try and get them looking as attractive as possible, and I'll see you in the next video.